What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Tatted Collector, and guess what time it is? That's right, it's time to go game hunting. So you ready? Let's go! How are you?
Wore out.
Wore out.
Of course, it don't take much. I just wrote it all in a box.
Okay.
And this, there's two of these systems.
Okay.
And so this is one of the systems I want for,
all right.
See if you can fix for us.
Sure.
But I don't know. It's all just a bunch of junk to me.
Okay, well it ain't to me. So I will definitely.
And all the games is on that side. Okay. Well, they've kind of shifted during the ride. And as I come across stuff, I'll put it in the box.
Cool.
And because there ain't no sense hanging on to stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm just saying. There's another one of them, and then there's
the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I thought there were two of these.
No,
okay.
Genesis. And I've got a square cube one. I don't know what that one's called.
That's called the GameCube.
Okay, I got to get it out.
Okay.
I've got them shoved everywhere.
That's fine.
As you could tell, I've had them for years.
Yeah.
And just didn't want to.
Okay, cool. So you just want me to work on one for you?
Yeah, if you can get like one of them going, and
all right.
then you can have all this, and I'll see what else I can dig out for you.
That sounds great.
If that's all right with you.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you can use it to make you some money.
I hope so.
I'm serious.
A lot of this stuff, though, I know some of it I'll keep because some of it I don't have. But then some of it I do have already. So, like, I got a guy asked me yesterday for a copy of that.
Wow.
So that worked out great.
I mean, that would be sick.
I really appreciate this. This is so awesome of you.
And I would, you know, the way I look at it, Jesus wants us to pay it forward.
Absolutely.
You know, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I could let it sit there and just keep gathering dust, or I could pay it forward and let somebody get some use out of it.
Yeah, and as a collector, this is awesome. This is so awesome.
See, you know what it's all about, and I don't.
And I like working on it too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you so much. Come give me a hug.
And as I clean, I'll dig out some more.
Okay.
Hey, and my grandkids live across the road, and I imagine their mamas wanting to get rid of a bunch of junk too.
Well, just let me know.
And I imagine they got tons of games. I hadn't even checked with them yet.
Okay.
But my grandson's 26, so I know that there's stuff there that from when he was there.
Yeah.
And then my other grandson's 12. And so, you know, he's into this other stuff now.
Right.
He likes to play my Nintendo with and Donkey Kong and Mario with me.
Yeah.
But, you know, as far as all this other stuff, yeah, it's dirty. I'm sorry.
No, that's
just been
the fun
up.
part. I like cleaning them.
It's been boxed up.
Now, do you know if you've got like the power cables and all that?
I throwed some stuff in there. I'm not for sure exactly what all's what.
Okay.
But if I run across some power cables, I'll do that too.
Like that cube that you said you have, that game cube, that's the controller for it right there.
Okay.
And this goes to a Wii.
Okay, and I've got a Wii too that we don't use.
That's the Wii power cable right there.
Okay.
And the AV cables for
Can
it.
you use a Wii?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, anything video game related.
All right. See,
So-
I've got a bunch more stuff to gather up.
Okay, awesome. Well, if you want to meet up,
It's hard with hubby. He'll leave back out Monday morning.
if you want to try to gather some more stuff tonight, and maybe we can meet again tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, sounds great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And Aldridge was going to last weekend too, wasn't it? Or the weekend before? Yeah, they didn't want to tell it then.
Would you do 6 apiece, $12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
All right, I'll do that.
The
So you-
other was
So you wanted $2 for that dance pad?
Yeah.
All right,
Christine and Jay are my cousins. Me and Christine are first cousins.
Christine.
Jay Jones, long-haired Jay,
Oh yeah. I know Jay.
and
Yeah,
his
there you
wife
go.
Christine and I are 1st
You're welcome.
cousins. And so yeah, we.
Okay, folks, we are back, and we've got a lot to go over. I can't wait to show you everything in this box. Alright, but we will save that for last. In the beginning of the week, I did a lot of Lending Bear shopping this week. I scored a few games here and there, and I racked up on my Blu-ray collection. So, we will start off with the first score, which was Wheel of Fortune on the PS3. That was missing the manual, but that is already on my eBay. Also, I picked up Cujo 25th Anniversary Edition, and that's still going for about 14-15 bucks. An out-of-print horror movie is the Midnight Movies from 20th Century Fox double feature Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror. And you can never go wrong with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on DVD. So that was my first pickup. The next pickup was Grand Theft Auto 5 and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One. I got both of those for $5 a piece. They have already sold on eBay, and so I've got the facility on Blu-ray. I'm going after horror and superhero movies on Blu-ray unless it's really nostalgic, like my next pickup that you did not see on video. I went into Average Joe's Pawn and looked for games. I couldn't find any games, And but I did come across some Blu-rays, and one of the Blu-rays that I came across was the triple feature of The Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2. Very cool, but as I was at the counter, it only had Goonies and Gremlins 1. Gremlins 2 is missing, and the guy behind the counter said if indeed the Gremlins Blu-ray did not have both features on it, that I could just keep it for free. So because he hooked me up with that, I went ahead and bought another movie, which is 12 Monkeys. Very awesome movie. I love it, and I'm glad to add that to my Blu-ray collection. Then at this liquidation warehouse here in town, I found Metroid Other M complete on the Wii. And I still have the receipt. I paid $3.21 for it complete. I enjoy this game. A lot of people don't like it. They like more of these side-scrolling Metroid games, but I really enjoyed that game. And so I was able to, I'm glad I was able to put that into my collection finally. Alright, then throughout the week, what was not shown in the packages video, the Tatted's mailbox video, was a package that came in. I was able to trade with one of my subscribers for a copy of 3D Game Heroes, and you can see that on yesterday's Tatted's Mailbox episode 4 video. Well, after I received that copy, I found a copy of 3D Game Heroes on eBay for $7.95 with free shipping, and it was complete. So I hit up Green Bean. I said, hey man, you got a copy of this? He said, no. I said, man, it's a PS3 exclusive. And for PlayStation, that's all you collect is exclusives. And it's so Zelda-like, you've got to try it out. So I'm sending him the extra copy that I picked up off of eBay. And can't wait till he gets a hold of that. That's probably going to show up in his packages from subscribers video. Alright, moving right along, went back to Lending Bear another day and just racked up on Blu-rays. I picked up, one of the Blu-rays I picked up was American Psycho, and it did not work. It didn't work in my PS3, my PS4, or my Xbox One. So I took it back and I exchanged it for House at the End of the Street. I also picked up The Punisher. Picked up Edward Scissorhands, Halloween, and Iron Man. So happy to add those. I also, at Lending Bear, got a copy of The Witcher 2. I already have this. They had it listed at $6. I figured I could flip it on eBay, so that's already listed on my eBay. It is missing the map, but it's complete with manual and the soundtrack and both of the game discs. I also got Iron Man 2, Hellboy, and Hellboy 2. Then at the yard sales today, man, I went to probably 25 to 30 yard sales, maybe a little less, and there wasn't anything to find. But I did make some contacts, some people that said, hey, I've got video games at my other house, give me your name, give me your number, and I'll call you and we can work something out. So I do have some contacts and some leads. But what I did find out in the wild today was a copy of Pokemon Gold. The battery does not save on this, so I've got some batteries coming in, and I'll be replacing the battery on that. And then I picked up Pokemon Blue, and the battery did save on that, and thoroughly tested it. I went ahead and cleaned it up and listed it on eBay, and it already sold. So that's going in the packages bin back there for stuff that I've got to ship off on Monday. And then for $2, this lady was like, you sure you don't want this dance pad for the PlayStation 2 for $2? I said, well, for $2, how can I pass that up? I don't have the dance pad, and I do have some of the dance games. So, sure, why not? Got a dance pad, complete in box for $2. Box isn't in the greatest shape, but whatever. Then for the best score of the week, the box of free, yes, I said it, free retro consoles and games. This lady, she messaged me on one of my Facebook Marketplace listings. I listed a Super Nintendo bundle for $100, and she said that one of her friends was interested, and she'd have her friend message me. Well, while I was in the midst of talking to her, I asked her, I said, well, do you have any old consoles or old video games that you're not playing anymore? And she said, yeah, actually, I've got a ton. And I said, well, I'd be interested in knowing what you have. So she says she'd have to pull them out, and she starts gathering everything up and taking pictures and sending it to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm interested in everything you got. She said, okay, well, I've got 2 Nintendos, and if you can fix one of them, you can have the rest for free. Okay, that'll give me something to do for one, and I get free stuff. I'm all for that. So I'll start off with, well, I'll just start digging. So in the box, there was a Wii power brick and AV cables, and in the video you hear me tell her, hey, this goes to a Wii. She said, hey, yeah, I got a Wii and I got a GameCube, and when I find it, you can have that too. And I got more games laying around, you can have that too. And my grandkids live across the street, and I'm sure they got stuff, and you can have that too. So I'll be talking to this lady for the next few days, trying to gather up everything she's got. All right, so then we've got a very dirty Nintendo NES. I did test everything. Everything works. However, the NES, the only thing that came with a power cable was the Nintendo 64 that is in this bundle. But the NES did not have a power cable or the RF cable. I do have 2 extra RF cables just laying around. But here's the second NES. So we got 2. And I'm going to be cleaning up and refurbishing the nicer of the 2 and giving her back that. That's going to be the payment in order for me to keep the rest of this stuff. Alright, then in the box was a very clean, very tight joystick. I rate this a good 9.8 out of 10. Very tight joystick, atomic purple N64 controller. There was a first party Nintendo GameCube controller, and the joystick is very loose on it. It is going to need a new stick. You can see it wobbling right there. So I'll be replacing that. You did hear me mention that there was an N64. I don't know what it is with all the N64s I find are missing the expansion cover. But that's alright. I tested it. It still works great. Here's the power pack that came with the 64. Then there was a very dirty but still functioning Super Nintendo. I did open this up already. It is not the 1-chip model, unfortunately. And then a console I did not have that I will be adding to my collection is the Sega Genesis Model 1. I do have the Model 2, but I did not have the Model 1. So this will be added into my collection. Everything else will be sold or traded. Then there was a 3-button Sega Genesis controller. And there was an orange Nintendo Zapper. Then there were a few games. For the Super Nintendo, There was Top Gear, Roger Clemens MVP Baseball, and NBA Jam. And I've already had someone ask me for NBA Jam, so that will be sold. I am going for a complete N64 collection. So these are 2 cartridges I did not have, and I went ahead and labeled them. And that is, I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm probably going to butcher it. Wale Country Club. Wale. I did live in Hawaii for 3 years. I'm pretty sure this is Wale. Country Club True Golf Classics. And I went ahead and labeled it. That is going into the collection. And NASCAR 2000 labeled going into the collection. And then we had some Sega Genesis games. Got Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. Sonic 2, not for resale. World Series Baseball. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Probably one of the... There's only 2 more left, but this is one of the better of the 2. And the heaviest hitter title out of all the games was World of Illusion, starring Disney's Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. But that's it. I mean, I can't complain. It was free. Plus, she said she had a GameCube she's going to give me, a Wii, and a whole bunch of games that, she said she had. All right, folks, but that's it. That's all I got for you. Please, by all means, go ahead and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. You know how YouTube's algorithm is. They love those thumbs up. And while you're at it, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Hopefully something good and positive. And while you're at it, if you have not subscribed yet, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the little bell icon next to it. When you do, you're going to receive a notification every single time I upload new content. All right, folks, I had a great week. I hope you did. I'm Tatted Collector, and have a good one.